$2,000, really? Alright, New Friesland. Here is your opportunity to grow. As soon as I remember... You're a Dutch colony, aren't you? Start war on colony. New Spain colonialism? What's the difference? Conquest is for cause. Colonialism is for stuff in the same colonial region, isn't it? I'm gonna go colonialism. Spain could try to intervene, though I doubt that they will. They would. That would be a mistake. Depending on who you're allied with. The Knights, Nuremberg, Portugal and Milan. Yep, that would be a mistake. Although, the Dutch Navy versus the Knights Navy, I'm not entirely convinced of that one. That would be a war of mutual ruination, I think. Arrived in Chile yet? Oh, no, almost. Did I actually start fabricating against you? Nope. I know what I'm doing, honest. Starfort and Wead's done. Excellent. And we had a bastion. One of these was a bastion. That would be you. Upgrade. But at least all of this is now protected. With the exception... Nope, you are as well. Nupius too. Yeah, all of that is now protected. Good. And you are stopping any uprisings in any of these three provinces. And I think I want to take more of Kilwa before I invest more into fortifications over there. Kandy is a fortification. You could definitely be upgraded to level 6. That's going to protect the whole of that area. Palu could... protect those three. Posso, protect those three. Oh no, my level 5 trader just died. Do we still have the other level? No, we don't. Alright, spy network construction. And then we'll need to pay to upgrade him. And I think we'll need to pay to upgrade you as well. This is gonna get expensive pretty quickly. Won't the Navy protect the East Indies stuff? I was more thinking rebels. I don't actually think that the Africans here are going to pose us much of a threat. This is simply spreading out so that if a rebel uprising rose up in, say, Kong and took it, they wouldn't get the separatism because there's a fort adjacent. They would have to take the fort. Also, I want the forts because my land tradition's been suffering. Fully maintained forts is only plus 0.8. It needs to be plus 0.1, which means I need more forts. Okay, we have arrived. We just need to finish building the thing against you. Alright, cool. Oh. Those are exactly the same spelling, but one of them has an extra E. That would be you. Go ahead and cancel this. I didn't realise that you had not yet been cored. Cool. Then you can upgrade after that. Okay, much better. And Brabant has almost been annexed. At that point, I might take these 5 units and then start establishing a new stack here in the Netherlands. I think that's probably a good idea. I'm starting to get a little bit of surplus manpower now. Sailors, how's that looking? We are still making more sailors. I think it's time to get some barracks. We could really do with manpower. Can't core the inland province until I core the coastal ones. Yeah, I think that was right. But I was building a fort there rather than coring it, which was a mistake. We now have claims on Vinland, apparently. Not that I need them. Hey! Yonderwit! Yonderwit had been the Raad Pensionaris, Great Pensioner, in 1653. Holland enjoyed under his guidance some of its most brilliant years. He also spent his life fighting the influence of the House of Orange. The traditional stadtholder in military affairs had managed to have the Act of Exclusion voted against them in 1667. However, the defeats in 1672 against France and England made the Orange Party come back and have him imprisoned. On the 20th of August 1672, he and his brother Cornelis were slaughtered by a mob incited by his political opponents. And so we get this guy until the death of my current ruler. Diplo rep +1, Diplo relations +1, and also government reform progress increased. Cool. Republics have an awful lot of reforms they can do. And I want to try more of them, but I think that would require a game with Florence where you start with them. Alright, so Brabant has been integrated. So we can grab this army and we can go conform to template standard. We need more manpower. Need 22,000. Well, we can start adding troops to it. We can do something like this. And we can give you a general, who will need a name. And now we have pretty good army tradition, so I'm hoping the generals are better. You are eternal. Moderately okay. I don't particularly want to spend a massive amount of points on you, though. Florence, interesting. I'd enjoy seeing de Medici take over the world. Yeah, Florence is my favourite name in the game. Favourite nation in the game. I'll probably do the Japan game first, because I've had a lot of people asking me for that. But I really want to give Florence another go now that republics actually seem worthwhile. The bourgeois class has been increasingly resentful over the power of the noble families. This is a chance to get them that loyalty. This does not affect influence. Great. Now we're getting plus 20% trade efficiency. This is when the money is really going to start to flow. Ooh, he's a yellow... That's pointless. In a regular republic, that would have been frickin' amazing. Here. Missionary strength sounds like a good one to me. Especially because I can upgrade him. In fact, I think I'm probably just going to upgrade all three of you. You're relatively young. Need more money to do that, though. Hey, Mike. Guess what I'm doing? You weren't here to tell me, but I did it anyway. Training fields, more barracks. Could build forts in all of the Dutch mainland with that income. I mean, this is already Fort Netherlands. It is extremely difficult to conquer, because I already have a lot of forts. Like, I don't think there's any provinces here that can be taken without going through a fort first. Except for, like, Claif. But that's guarded by these two forts. They couldn't go beyond it. That's what I mean. Heated debates. There are some members of Parliament who are having concerns regarding our increasingly bad reputation. They're claiming it's having a negative effect on our trade relations. This question has been raised numerous times in the past, but many have not thought of it of any consequence. So lose a bunch of money, so that's going to be, what, 2 loans? Which we'll repay in less than a year. And I can still get another 20% trade efficiency from Diplotech, getting ahead of time. So that's London Merchants, that's Sabotage Reputation, which is quite nice. Makes it much harder to get alliances. Is Antwerp a level 3 port? Yep, and it produces 169 trade power. It's ridiculous. Because it's also where global trade spawned. So it gets another 10 trade power from that. And it's a world port. And it has a trade depot. Our vassal smugglers, our embargoes against our rivals, are not working as well as we'd hoped them to, and one reason might be that our vassals are still trading with them. They're smuggling goods back and forth, thus interfering with our goals and making us appear weak. The smuggling is very minor, but could become very damaging to us. On the other hand, powerful business interests would be willing to pay for ignoring the smuggling. So we can force them to stop. Or we can allow them to continue and we get a bit of a kickback. Continue, small scale. So long as I get paid, it's fine. Loans. I have loans. I can repay them. See? Less than a year. Of course I haven't moved the capital. The capital is rightfully Gelre. Arnhem is the capital of the whole of the Netherlands. That is simply true. Successful bureaucracy. On an annual basis, bureaucracy gives the country a nice little tax boost, but sometimes the right men in the right place can give the country a little bit extra. Corruption reduction, that's nice. Brunswick's calling me into a war against Saxony. This is a war that they have started. How long until I can go in that war? Saxony is allied with Bavaria, Frankfurt and Memmingen. That's... You really don't need my help for that. So, continue drilling. Continue drilling. Continue standing around, not doing very much, because we're about to attack. Lucrative trade. I'll take the Diplo power, thank you. Declining influence for them. Influence has gone up for the merchants, the workers. And there it is, fabricate claim. Well, that would depend on where the gold is. We're going to go for Huancavelica. And then with the other diplomat, declare war. And they're still on Miltech 12 versus my Miltech 21. Oh dear, and they were caught drilling. Oh double dear. Quite a few forts here. In fact, this whole nation has got quite a few forts. So what I could actually do is go after Icamer, Mapuche and Quinto before taking out Cusco. Who's that? That's Quinto. Can I get to you? Well, yeah, actually I can, because I doubt that you have a navy. And even your navy probably can't beat 35 of my transports. So I'm going to attack their minions first. Who's the vassal? That would be Mapuche, so I shouldn't go after Mapuche straight away. Mapuche is them. Okay. Irrelevant. Does Great Stadtholder mean that I'm Empire rank? It does indeed. I have got more than 1,000 development. Huzzah! Take these guys out first. Huzzah! Jackson, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. 3 months now. Thank you. Love the stream as always. Keep it up. I will endeavour to do so. Right, I could build... Did I upgrade all of these to war galleons? I did. Excellent. Next question. Did I build all of the possible training grounds? No. I could build a lot more. Then do so. I need manpower. Oh wow, you stomped their faces in. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't take this bit up here. I wanted Dutch Quebec to get that, or whatever we call this bit. Oh well, I guess Canada starts here rather than here. So maybe this bit needs to go to New Holland. And then British Hudson Bay. Already trying to work towards cutting me off. Let's go ahead and do that. Another 20% trade efficiency, because clearly I need more trade money. 122% efficiency. And that's without the trade policies. I told you to train. You need another 5 artillery and more infantry. Have you somehow got access to my minions? I think you might do. Second quest. Oh, this is colonial Colombia. I can give these lands to the Colombian colony. That's interesting. So I'm basically just going to be surrounding French Colombia. Although rebel risk here is going to be an issue. Hopefully we can build a colony through here. Otherwise I might need to go to war with France, specifically to take French Colombia from them. Alright, you lot can now land. Though you're actually within supply reach. How's the Brunswick War going? They seem to be doing just fine. Another trade ship. More manpower. I think I'll do that and then stop. These ones aren't really worth it. Especially as those aren't even barracks. That's the full upgrade. Sailors we could potentially do with. Shipyards we could definitely do with. I should probably be building those absolutely everywhere I can. Also, did I not finish? No, I still have 2 more provinces that need universities. We'll do that too. Chokwe. That's Native Americans, aren't they? They had a trade league. That's pretty cool, actually. What's my naval force limit nowadays? We are still under it, but only just. I mean, over it, but only just. Could build some more lights. Should build some more lights. I want to send them to the Caribbean. Because there's way too much money being left here. I like my colonies being rich. That's a bit crazy, though. Alright, so my ruler died, so I no longer get Yonderwit bonus. And we are currently very orangist. Although my Republican tradition is so good that it's just not ticking down. So it's a 221 or a 033. Well, obviously a 033, because he's just a lot better. Let's have another orangist. New Holland has aspirations of liberty, do they? Well, you are kind of huge. We've gone up in Miltech, right? Yes, we have. It's only admin that we haven't. Alright then. I'm going to go development. I'm going to go subjects. Military. And what the hell does your flag look like? It's the blue one. That one. That should reduce the liberty desire right down. Yep, down to 6%. That is such an easy and such a cheap way of decreasing someone's liberty desire. Helson should never have told me that. Sermons for princes. Popular support for the House of Orange is strengthened from the pulpit of the Protestant Church, where the common folk are often reminded of the great importance of a strong ruler for the state church and the tradition of hereditary rule. The Netherlands, however, accommodates more than one faith. Those who adhere to other faiths don't always have kind words for the Princes of Orange, with some using our republican ideals as an excuse to openly challenge the great Stadtholder and the state of the church. And the state church, even. So the Orangists can go up in strength, but we lose tolerance of heretics, or we lose missionary strength. But the Statists gain power. I don't really care about heretics, because I've converted the vast majority of them. So that one. Okay, so Quinto is probably about ready for peace. Need to take a bunch more, but that can certainly be arranged. Taking a bit of a risk, but I think it's going to be worth it. Cucumber's going, we get discipline bonus. Because clearly that's what I needed during my war against natives. Peace offer from Quinto. They're like, no, stop the pain. I'm like, no, I need to keep it going so you can become mine. Oh, you're not even on low. Okay. Kazan Civil War. And Johnny Five has died, my admiral. Franco-Dutch tensions. Through the years since our independence, the French have always been supportive of our kingdom, as we've had a mutual enemy in the Emperor and the heirs of Burgundy. Lately, however, French domestic policies towards the Huguenots, as well as their foreign policy in our immediate surroundings, have made many fear the French. Perhaps it is now time to try to gather friends before the inevitable conflict with our southern neighbour. So, Austria and the Ottomans like me more. Or I can pursue a friendly approach. Well, actually no, but Ottoman allies. I'm at war. Mine's 150. I'm allied to your rival, Austria. That's not going to happen. Who are your rivals? Austria, the Ottomans, and me. Okay. Britain? No, I'm surprised that you're not. I'm going to improve relations with Britain. I suspect are they really worth allying? Flipping hell, I forgot about that. Bohemia is Austria's junior partner. Yeah, I really tried to undermine Austria war against Bohemia for that War of Succession, but it didn't succeed. I think I even broke my alliance over that. Enemies of the Emperor. Looks at Austria waving friendly at the Dutch. I mean, one thing I could probably do is make sure that my... You freaking love me. Common enemy, improved relations, allows access, marriage, alliance, enemy of enemy, state religion. Nah, we cool. We very cool. Tinto's gone high again. Is that because we're fighting somebody? Nope. So Cusco just annexed Mapuche, I would assume. Karanga has become self-sustaining. Was that Karanga? No. I should really have seen where Karanga was. That was a mistake. I spell it Karanga. This is where I really wish the search dots there. Okay. Oh, it was the Philippines! And speaking of the Philippines, you are a trade area, so you should become charter. Well, I do want to continue focusing you. Because the Philippines have some super valuable land. But I am one over my colony limit that I want it to be. I make so much money, who gives a damn? Cool you. Though I kind of want you to hurry. Well, we've cut everyone off already. It's not so relevant anymore. No, we're going to continue in the Philippines. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 7,000. That's the one I want. We're going to go for wherever the population is highest. Quack! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Right, Kinto, are you... How are you not want... Oh, it's because I killed your rebels, isn't it? It's totally because I killed your rebels. Actually, what you should do is that. Hold on. You and you go there. You go there. You go there. Sorted. And then rebels will rise. What rebels? I see no rebels. Let's get rid of that again. Shipyards. I was going to start building some shipyards. Some shipyards. Need more force limit. Especially as I get force limits modified by 50%. Although I think that's already factored into the number of ships you can build. Though it might not be. New Valander and Treasure Fleet has arrived. Good. Training fields are done, so that should be more manpower coming in. 572 a month. Excuse me. Thuringian have taken out Württemberg. Good stuff. Alright, Quinto's down to medium again. I'm still kind of amazed that they recovered at all. I can't go there. So Quinto, I want these 5. Not as concerned by these 4. Maybe I'll do that. That seems like a better plan, actually. And you would accept this. Oh, happy days. Need to wait until I'm out of your territory, though, before I accept that.